Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Dave. I'm one of the directors here at 146, and today we're going to be taking you through how you can ensure your email marketing campaigns and the collection of an email marketing data is GDPR compliant. We're going to wait for, here we go, we've got one viewer. Hello. On the 25th of May this year, GDPR is coming into force, and it's going to affect how you collect your data and how you use your data. So it's really important to make sure that you any data you do collect for email marketing purposes is GDPR compliant. And I'm going to take you through some simple steps today, purely for email marketing purposes, purely to collect data. Take you through some key points today that will help you guys make yourself more compliant. We've got two viewers, fantastic. You should be able to, guys. If you do want to ask any questions, you should be able to enter the live chat. So let us know if you have any difficulty doing that. I know a few people did last time, so it'd be nice to get that going. So first things first. Everyone in this room, I'm assuming, everyone who's viewing this, I'm assuming will be looking to collect or is already collecting data to carry out email marketing campaigns. And one of the ways you collect data for email marketing campaigns is off the back of contact forms on your website. Now, most people will have, let's just use an example, draw out an example. Most people will have a contact form like that on their website. Let me just bring that in slightly. It is in reverse, so please bear with us. But obviously this is where you put your name, that's where you put your email, that's where you put your message, and that's where you click send. A lot of people will have fielded email marketing data off the back of that in the past, but you can't do that anymore. You've got to make sure that you are very clear as to what that data has been used for. So if you're just looking to capture a lead, then that's absolutely fine. One thing I will say, if you are looking to capture a lead, make sure regardless you have a privacy policy on there. There's a lot of good local companies around. BEB Consultancy, have a chat with the guys over there. They put together privacy policies. You might find a few templates online as well, but you do need that on there. But the key thing here is when you're asking people to fill that in, if you want to use their details for email marketing purposes, you must now have a little box that explains exactly, if they tick that box, exactly what their information is going to be used for. So little tick box, make sure it's not ticked. You can't have it automatically ticked like some places do. That's not within the rules or within the guidelines. You must then have a note to say, to sign up to our email marketing list, you must click here. Then they click there, so they put that little tick in there. And then what we're going to do is guide you through what happens next. But the important thing is you must have a privacy policy on there. You must have a note just to say, if you this is all in accordance with our privacy policy, click here to read our policy. That is really, really important, because within that policy you need to put a few details, and we'll explain the kind of details you need to put in towards the end. So assuming people have clicked through to there, you then have to do something very, very simple. You have to do what's called a double opt-in. And I'm not sure if people have heard of a double opt-in here, but the idea of just filling in your details and ticking a box out is not enough, because anyone could do that. I could have Tom's email address and sign him up to stuff when he might not want to actually receive those details. So what we need to do is a double opt-in. So what this, once you've actually filled that in, you need to make sure that an email is then sent to that email address, just saying, you filled in your details online, we believe you want to receive this, want to sign up to this email marketing list, please click to confirm. And that's what's called a double opt-in. So it makes sure that an email is sent to that email address that's been filled in, just to double check that they want to get their email marketing data. So that's why it's really important to do that. If you use tools like MailChimp, they will automatically integrate that with that. So if you're using a WordPress website and your form, let's say using Contact Form 7, for example, you can integrate that form with a MailChimp plugin. There's a few good ones out there. Be careful what plugin to download. And then you can ensure that when you're adding people to your email marketing list, it does a double opt-in as well. And then after that double opt-in, it gets added to the list, assuming that they fulfill the double opt-in criteria of clicking to confirm. If they don't, they won't get added to the list and the details won't be stored. So that is what you need to do from now on to collect email marketing data off of contact forms. Now, we've got a contact form on our website. We're currently getting ourselves compliant as well, so we're not 100% there. But we've got a contact form on our website, which is purely geared towards collecting email marketing data. So we have, let me just put this off for a second. We've just got a line up here that says sign up to our email marketing, our weekly e-newsletter. Details exactly what that is, and then we have a box there to fill in your email, and then a send box there. That is acceptable. You don't have to have the tick box there. As long as you've got the double opt-in, and as long as you've got the privacy policy down the bottom here, you don't necessarily need to have a tick box there. As long as you're explaining exactly what it's for, it's totally separate to your actual contact form. The idea with collecting email marketing data for GDPR compliance is you need to ensure that people who are signing up to an email marketing list, they specifically said they want to sign up, and it's very clear as to what they're signing up for. You can't rely on people being customers anymore. You can't rely on people just being interested in a product or service. You can't market to those people. You need to make sure that they specifically said that they want to receive that email marketing campaign. So that's not it though. Once you've collected the data, once you've opted in, the first thing you need to do is make sure your privacy policy is up to date and is compliant. And some of the things you need to get in there is you need to get a line in there about how you're going to use that data, should they sign up to it, how long you're going to store it for, and that needs to be reasonable. That might depend on your industry as well. And you need to get a line in there about their right to be forgotten, how they can be forgotten, and unsubscribe. And how they can complain if they have any issues with obviously what you're doing with that data. So there's some key things on there. But the final thing you need to ensure that you do, guys, is on your actual email. And this would, if you're using MailChimp, this is pretty much always in there. You need to make sure at the bottom of your email, down here, you need to have an unsubscribe box. You need to allow people the chance to be forgotten again, despite the fact that they've already signed up. I think that's it. I'm just going over my my prep. Yeah, I think that's it. So, pretty short one this week. There's a few things you need to do to make sure that the email marketing data you're collecting is compliant. If you follow these steps, you will become compliant when it comes to email marketing data. There's a number of different things you can do to, number of different things you have to do to become compliant in your business as a whole. So some good people to chat to. Kerry from BB Consultancy, she's clued up from a legal perspective when it comes to privacy policies, things like that. The guys from PCS Business Systems, they did a great talk at the Northampton Business Network the other week. They're really good when it comes to business data, computer systems, and how GDPR is going to affect that. If you want to have a chat with us about anything marketing related, please give us a shout. One question I've been asked quite a lot, which other people might ask, is I've got all this data, what do I do with it now? Can I ask for them to re-sign up? Do I have to delete it? Right, the easy answer around that is if your data is not currently compliant with GDPR, but is currently compliant in terms of you've collected it in the right way, you've got people's consent, and you're not going to be asking people who have previously unsubscribed, then that is actually absolutely fine. You can message them to say, look, things are changing, we need to get consent again. Please opt in to receive our email marketing newsletter. If you've collected that data off the back of business cards, or you can't prove where you got that data from, you can't prove that they signed for an email marketing list, then you really have to scrap it. Weatherspoons did exactly that last year. They scrapped all of their customer data, and they're just starting again. So, in a lot of people will have to start again because they won't know where their data is from. If you've got any other questions, guys, give us a shout. This video will be available offline afterwards. We're doing a write-up on it. But give us a call, 01604 419 776. Let us know, especially if you've got a website with us, let us know if you need to become compliant and we can get you compliant. Thanks, guys.